Hi everyone, welcome to week one. Excuse me. This week we're looking at chapter 1, which is looking at an exemplary early literacy classroom. And this chapter allows you to view an exemplary classroom with a focus on literacy. It presents what you should know and be able to do after reading this book. Chapter 2 is the foundations of early literacy from the past to the present, and it focuses on various philosophies and approaches in early literacy instruction. In recent years, there's been a great deal of attention focused on literacy development in early childhood, and this chapter introduces you to the work of the philosophers, educators, psychologists, and researchers incorporated throughout the book, and the ways in which they have described how children learn and what they may need to be taught. And it divides the philosophers into 18th and 19th centuries. So also in this chapter, there is a detailed listing of goals for preschool through grade 3 instruction, with a role for children, teachers, and parents described. Chapter 3 is assessment in early literacy. Obviously, it deals with the critical issues of standards-based instruction and assessment in early childhood classrooms. How to teach in standards-based curriculum is addressed, as well as addressing the needs of the children. So you have to think about assessment being sensitive to the children's different backgrounds and abilities. Assessment should be authentic, standards-based, and standardized assessment strategies are also discussed in this chapter. This will serve as an introduction to basic assessment instruments. Practical applications of assessment of students' performance will be discussed in all chapters that deal with the different skills and instructional strategies. Here are the learning objectives. And here's our references. Literacy development in the early years, helping children read and write. Again, it's the 9th edition. And this is a link to the Ohio Learning Standards for English Language Arts, which you're going to need in the discussion forums. Class activities. You need to post your class introduction. And we already have some posted. Excellent. Discussion form rubric can be found here. Form 1.1 is, what philosophies and theories detailed in Chapter 2 of your textbook do you see reflected in the classroom described in Chapter 1? And you can submit here. Form 1.2 is the reaction and impact of standards on practice. Here is a link to the Ohio Learning Standards for English Language Arts. What are your reactions to these standards? In what ways do you foresee them impacting your practice? 2 parts to this forum, so make sure you address both parts of it. Here is quiz 1 and quiz 2 for week 1. By the end of the week, also, please remember to email me stating that you have read and understood the syllabus. If you have any questions, please ask me. I want you all to do well in this class. I look forward to our learning together. Thank you.